The DualSense controller is awesome, and its feature set greatly enhance the gaming experience, but the competition may also be developing a controller that enhances gaming in its own way. What's up guys, back with another video. Let's talk about Xbox and a potential update for the Xbox controller with a little bit of DualSense features. When the PlayStation 5 came out, one of the biggest deals about the console was the controller. The controller itself really helped sell the console. Sony was very deliberate with how they marketed the console, and one of the things that they focused on was the controller and all of its features, because the haptic feedback in the controllers and the adaptive triggers really added a lot of immersion to games on the PlayStation, especially in the games that fully supported it, like Astro's Playroom. Astro's Playroom is a really good example of how you can use the DualSense features to greatly enhance the experience of the game. Besides the other features of the PlayStation, the controller was one of the main sticking points that reviewers pointed out whenever they got the new console. It was pretty much universally praised by everybody. In fact, the head of Microsoft himself, Phil Spencer, was one of the many people who praised the DualSense and what it brought to the table. Now, haptic feedback in a controller isn't a new concept. In fact, the Joy-Con controller actually has haptics built into it. They call it HD Rumble, and they demoed the feature in great detail during the reveal of the console a couple years back. But I think the positive reception of the DualSense controller has greatly increased the demand and interest in haptics in general. It was only a matter of time before Microsoft started thinking about producing a controller of their own with some of the features that the DualSense has. And it's looking like a new Xbox controller revision with some of these new features is coming to Xbox pretty soon. Phil Spencer recently sat down with Kinda Funny Games on their most recent podcast, where he yet again praised the DualSense controller and gave a little bit of insight as to how they're tackling future changes to their current hardware.
There's probably some work we'll do on controller. I think Sony's done a nice job with their controller. We kind of look at some of that, and there's things that we should go do, but probably not in the just more bespoke accessories place right now.
These comments by Phil Spencer suggest that they are at least thinking about the DualSense features and see the potential that those features can bring to their own hardware. But I definitely see a possibility that we could be seeing a new Xbox controller with some new features like haptic feedback and adaptive triggers by the end of the year, and possibly be released by the holiday season when hardware sales really start to ramp up. That would be the perfect time, I think, to release this new controller. I don't think that Xbox is going to make a carbon copy of the DualSense, but I could definitely see them taking inspiration from it and maybe adding some new features of their own. I'm sure that whatever they end up doing with this new revision will be very exciting and will add even more immersion to games on the Xbox platform. But hey, that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think about a future Xbox controller revision in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, give it a like, consider subscribing, and if you do, make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss out on all of these awesome videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, pieces, deuces, and everything in between.